So just to show you, the first thing that we have to do is we cut down balsam trees in the woods that are about the size of those trees over there. Some of them are smaller. This would be like the top off of one of those trees. There's one up there that's about, I don't know, 14 feet tall. These are probably 10 or 11 feet tall, the biggest ones. So we cut the whole tree down in the woods, probably about a 30-foot tree, and then we cut limbs off them. So once you cut the tree down, then you take your chainsaw and you cut limbs off it like this. And this is some pretty nice balsam right here. There's a close-up with Roxanne in the background. So you make several piles like this one, and then you throw it in the back of the pickup truck or the trailer, depending on how much you're getting. But usually you have to get quite a bit. So once you do that, then you bring it into the garage or the shop, and you get a pair of these clippers, and you start clipping. And then you have to clip, depending on the size of the wreath that you're making. An average size wreath you're going to clip about like this. So all of these perfect ends that you see like that, you're going to clip off. Then you can clip some more off, and you have to clip, keeping in mind when the wreath maker is bundling, or you could have a bundler. A really good operation would have a separate person bundling. So you would have someone doing this job, this is the clipper, and then you could have a bundler. In our situation, most of the time, it's just my wife and I'm doing the clipping, and she's doing the bundling and the wreath making. So that's pretty much it on how you clip. A lot of times I'll clip the bigger ones off into a separate pile, and then I'll go back and make them a little bit smaller. But you can even clip some of these little guys off, and sometimes they can go in, and sometimes they don't. And when they don't, and then you end up with something like this, then you end up with probably throw away more things like this than what you can actually use. And if you look right now, we have all of this back here that we're having to deal with. So we used to have a brush pile, now we're burning it in a burning pit. It's not a very good way to go. I think next year we have a brush dump here, and next year I think I'm just gonna bring it there. What are we doing now, Roxanne? We're gonna learn how to bundle.
Bundle.
Okay. Here's Christina, the wreath maker. She is going to bundle, and then she's going to sell the wreath and really make a bundle. So she's working on this wreath, as you can see, made from a ring, much like this one. And now she's looking through, which she doesn't have much left. She's getting down to the nitty gritty.
They're getting low. I don't really like what I have.
Slim pickings, they call that in the wreath business. Perfect stuff in the front. Nothing but fresh balsam. Go into a Mitchell wreath. Uh-oh. We can't have that. Pause. Okay, here she is. She has her bundle ready now. Now she's going to pinch that in there. Give it a good pounding. And then you just go all the way around. And that's how you do it. Do it to it. What's the next step? What? Now I'm going to show how you decorate one. Okay.
Dougie at work.
One of the odd times I actually do anything in the wreath business.
There's a lot of people. He's the primary person. Don't let him fool you.
Primary. I am very much secondary.
I am the boss, but he's primary. He's my primary employee.
Oh yes, I am the primary employee. No pay and no benefits.
Benefits.
There is? Okay. Look at that.
Look at that.
So this wreath has not been trimmed. I can do that after. So we put the bow on. Then you got a little fooling to do. Bow placement, very important. Then we cut pine cones in half. These pine cones come out of Florida
Doug cuts pine cones in half.
with a bandsaw. So that looks like a whole pine cone. But that is 2 halves. So we put pine cones on different sized floral picks.
Chew on them.
Very important to chew on the pine cone or on the floral pick. I don't usually chew on too many pine cones. The floral pick tastes so much better. You get the flavor when it's out of made.
Blueberry flavored.
Blueberry, yeah. Wild blueberry.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like my man. Wild.
Especially around lunchtime. You don't get a break on this job.
Do you look at
If anybody's thinking of applying, pretty rough conditions.
have one of those helmets that have like the liquid cups in the top and a straw that you can just, drink
You need that for
drink your
coffee.
liquid lunch.
You need it. Because the production slows down. Bosses. Nothing's gonna touch it. But we cheat a little bit. We do put some hot glue into action. But they're all natural. We use the pitch from the balsam. And they form it into a stick. Yes.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
That's what we do.
Only all natural hot glue.
Yes. Hot pitch.
Hot pitch, I'm
No, get it right. Don't ever get any of that on your finger. You'll hear Doug say hot pitch.
sorry. Yeah, son of a pitch.
Beautiful. Very symmetrical.
Well, I'm not used to being videotaped when I'm doing this, so there's a lot of pressure on this job right now. And it, keep
You,
in
my
mind,
dear, are holding up well to pressure.
this has not been trimmed yet.
It's not been trimmed yet.
It's a very wild
It
looking
is.
wreath.
I like it.
We're gonna add a couple more here. Doing these the easy way.
Wrapping them around the branch.
Yes.
Nice. Very festive.
Look at that. Now,
Let me
you want to
step
get
back.
it.
Let me step back.
Maybe we'll
it's
leave
hard
that
because the
one.
brightness behind the window is.
Oh yeah. Here.
Bring it down.
We have a wreath showing area where we showcase our wreath.
Around the dog's neck?
Well, we could try to. I don't think she'd
I
like
don't think she'd like that. No, Rex?
No.
All right.
Now this would be the wreath showing area.
Oh,
The
yes.
wreath showing door. This would be. Look at that. That is a beautiful thing.
That is beautiful.
And there is an ADK Balsam Creation spectacular
Look at that.
wild looking wreath.
Perfect. All right,
Filmed by a
Dougie.
wild woman.
Woo! And
So that's all for now, folks. Thanks for joining us.
Say
Goodbye.
Rex.
Roxy
bye.
says goodbye.
Say bye. Huh? No?